Hi guys, welcome back to WorldCupPreview.com. Welcome to Group G section of our preview. And here with me again is Martin, as usual. And Group G
consists of Brazil, North Korea, Ivory Coast or Côte d'Ivoire, whichever you want to use.
Côte d'Ivoire.
And Portugal.
Portugal.
So I was just looking at this group when the draw came out. I mean, it had death all over it.
Everyone's saying group of death, and it is one of the groups of death in my opinion. The other one was the Germany group. This one,
I think, it's a real good group. It's gonna be the most interesting group I think to watch. The games will be very intense, very competitive. It has all ingredients. I mean, you got three really good teams. You got another team which is relatively unknown, who knows what they can do? I mean, last time they won the World Cup, they did a extraordinary thing. So we'll go through each team and we will analyze.
We'll go to. I think this group isn't a group of death anymore, and we'll get down to that later.
Alright, let's move on to the next team, which is
Côte d'Ivoire.
Côte d'Ivoire, which is the French name for Ivory Coast. Whatever name we use for it.
Best African team on paper. Although they've never won anything, so
what do you mean they've won one World Cup game.
Talking about trophies.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, they haven't. Didn't they win African Cup of Nations?
Ages ago, man. I'm talking about never as in recently. Like this golden generation has never won anything. Sorry, I meant to rephrase myself there.
Okay.
This golden generation, consisting of Drogba, Chelsea man, I'm sure everyone knows. Kalou, his partner in crime. Aboué, Touré.
Touré as well.
Both brothers, yeah.
Mm.
And Didier Zakora, but he plays for Spurs and he's crap, but still he's in there too. So.
Well, that's pretty much the spine of the team.
That's
That's a pretty good goddamn spine.
That's a very good African side. Very unlucky. They had a group of death last time. They got another group of death this time. Last time they played with a lot of heart. They scored in every single game, but Holland and Argentina just overran them. But they were able to get a good win over Serbia and Montenegro at the end.
Yeah, they played really well. It's just they were so unlucky to be in a tough group. That was the first ever World Cup appearance too. This is the second one. Hopefully the Elephants can do a bit more better than that.
The Elephants.
And however,
I mean, they haven't had a success in the African Nations Cup recently. They just keep choking, as they say. No, not going all the way when they really should be. Better team on paper than Egypt.
And they're playing in Africa, so the Africans will be cheering them on. They want the African team to do very well in the World Cup. So they'll be almost at home. They'll be in the best possible environment to play. They'll be playing in winter, which the whole squad plays in Europe. That's something that shows the quality of the team.
Yeah,
it's all European based.
Yeah,
playing top leagues in the world.
But look, this that's all the positive stuff. But I'm telling you now, this is a team that's severely underprepared, and it just smells of a first round exit. My man here will be talking about Sven-Göran Eriksson for the next half an hour. So, but at the moment, well, he's been appointed new coach and 2 friendly warm up games only. I don't care who the coach is, let alone it be Sven-Göran Eriksson. You don't bring in a new coach and have 2 friendly games before a big tournament when you have Drogba coming in from England, you've got Aboué coming from Arsenal, and everybody trying to be the same, and then Sven-Göran Eriksson's trying to put in new tactics and this and that, and the whole thing's a mess. Ivory Coast is going to struggle against Brazil and Portugal. They're just a mess, and don't even get me started on Sven-Göran Eriksson's underachievement.
Give me started.
Okay, I'm going to get this guy started.
Give me started.
Sven-Göran Eriksson's a good coach, isn't he? Oh, now he's mad.
Look, Sven-Göran Eriksson, his previous appointment, before being appointed as coach of Ivory Coast, was a coach, he was the director of Notts County. In the League 1, was it a Conference League?
League 2.
League 2. It was like a 4th division in England. They got a guy who was coaching in the 4th division in England to coach the first team. And before then, he played the last 6 months in Mexico after some disastrous results in Mexico. Almost Almost.
Look, with all due respect, I can coach Mexico and I can win all my home games. It's not that hard. And he kept telling the media, "Oh, but we won all our home games. Oh, but we won all our home games. Oh, that's not good enough. That means you're going to finish in the middle of the table. You're not going to qualify." And they got rid of him. And then there was England for so many years. And
under Ericsson, England. I mean, they had a good team, but they never played to their real potential. They really did. They were also very dour, very boring, and
some of the squad selections were ridiculous. I mean, why would you pick Theo Walcott as a 17-year-old who'd never started for Arsenal? Yeah, pick him now. He's awesome. But why would you pick him 4 years ago, who a player who hadn't even played a single game for Arsenal yet, and you're picking him ahead of all these other established strikers?
Don't forget, Sven's also a player himself.
He's a player himself.
Yeah, he's a player.
Oh, right. Of that sort, yes.
He's a player. He sympathises with players. He's always out there with his secretary and having fun. I think he was just happy because paycheck and he used that to buy gifts for all those beautiful women.
You wonder what sort of what this guy gets up to. If he's getting up to this sort of thing, what sort of dedication he has towards the team.
I guess the fact he's not married, I guess it shows that he's dedicated to football. I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But Sven is just. His club record. In the past 10 years ago, he had a good record with Lazio.
National football hasn't cut it for him, but
and since then, last decade, he's been very average in coaching and in his success.
But look, all things aside, the Ivory Coast FA needs to take responsibility. I'm sorry, I know I'm already writing them off before a ball's being kicked, but you're changing a coach in the last minute, and it's not. A coach that has been underperforming, and you haven't even scheduled enough friendly games for the team to gel together, and you've got a group of death. It doesn't add up for me. It doesn't add up for a rising of this African, giant, and finally an African. Everyone was saying, "Well, Ivory Coast are going to make the semi-finals." Yeah, I believe that too. I believe that they're good enough to make the semi-finals, but the preparation isn't good enough. The Ivory Coast FA needs to take some responsibility.
Did the Ivory Coast FA look at Ericsson's games as the Mexico coach and England coach the last couple of years? Yeah. I don't know what they saw in Ericsson. Of course, they saw in his Lazio days. Obviously, he won a lot of trophies there. But did they really see how he did for other national teams? Like England World Cup, did they play beautiful football? Did they win the World Cup? No, they didn't. Yet they chose to go with Ericsson.
Look, to be fair to Sven, he's been wonderful with club football. Remember that season with Manchester City? He did very well. He did so many good things with Lazio. I think national coaching just isn't his thing. And anyway, look, enough
money.
Money. Yes,
money talks.
But with all things aside, even Sven aside, they're just underprepared. The Ivory Coast team are underprepared unless they prepare more friendly games. And these guys can adapt because Sven's going to have a different style of play.
Who are the Ivory Coast playing in the friends?
I don't know who they're playing yet, but if it better be good opposition. They're not gonna.
New Zealand.
If they're playing New Zealand and they're playing,
Slovakia,
whatever, and that's not good preparation for Brazil and Portugal. I'm sorry.
Jamaica. Ivory Coast. On paper, they look for me. They're the only team outside Europe and South America which have some chance of actually winning the trophy. Just judging by the talent they got, they have really a realistic chance in terms of quality players. They can realistically aim for the trophy. However, given that Ericsson's a coach, I think that's become. I don't think that's possible anymore. You said that you said yourself that this group of death is no longer a group of death because of.
I think it's a Portuguese party. It's the Portuguese speaking Brazil and the Portuguese speaking Portuguese walking into the second round. There'll be no French-speaking Cote d'Ivoire. There won't be any French-speaking teams in the second round. No France either.
There won't be any Korean-speaking teams either.
There will be. There'll be South Korea.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Well, so let's move on to Portugal. Let's talk about Sven.
Final. I love to. No.
There's no final thing. We haven't done Portugal yet.
Okay.